From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily for Monday, June 8th. It's going to be a really hot and muggy day out there. A chance of storms as well today. So you expect mostly cloudy. Might have showers and storms around. Lows are going to be in the upper 60s to around 70, but really just going to be like a muggy feeling outside. No severe weather expected, though.
Central Indiana. Wish TV is now live on YouTube TV and Hulu Live, offering more hours of local programming than any other station. Search for Wish TV or look for CW8 on both YouTube TV and Hulu Live to find us. Watch local news, sports, and lifestyle shows live from Wish TV. You can still catch Wish TV free over the air or stream it live on wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile apps. Wish TV, available in more places for the latest news, weather, and sports.
This morning, Cumberland police are searching for a driver that hit and killed a child and took off. Police say the hit and run happened early yesterday morning near East Washington Street and German Church Road on the far east side. Investigators say at around 2:30 in the morning, they found the child in the road with serious injuries. They later died at the hospital. Investigators say the child was autistic and lived nearby and somehow left their home unnoticed, then wandered into the street. Now, police are working to identify the vehicle involved and the driver. We will be talking to Cumberland police about the case at 7:30 this morning. We'll bring you any new information as we get it right here on Wish TV and wishtv.com. Police in Plainfield say a missing 6-year-old boy was found dead in a pond. Wish TV's Justin Razavi spoke to neighbors at the scene.
This pond where officials found Mohammed Amin Mohammed on Sunday. According to the Plainfield Police Department, the 6-year-old boy initially went missing from this suburban neighborhood Saturday night. Police, fire personnel, and community members then launched an extensive search for the boy.
I seen all these flashing lights and I thought to myself, what's going on? Then I got a notice from someone that said there's a little boy missing that's 6 years old, and they wanted people to check their backyards and stuff for him.
During that search, first responders found the boy in a nearby pond. Despite life-saving efforts, he died at the scene. The tragedy shocking neighbors and residents.
Oh, that scares me to death. You should always watch your children if there's any type of water around.
It was a shock, because I don't even see kids playing around the pond normally. I feel sorry for the family. I'm so sorry for them.
The child's manner and cause of death remain under investigation. I'm Justin Razavi for Wish TV and wishtv.com.
Your statewide news network covers Knox County, where Indiana State Police say a man is under arrest for molesting a 13-year-old girl in Westphalia. That's just north of Vincennes. Police say 20-year-old Caden Barrett assaulted the girl who'd been reported missing over the weekend. He's now in the Knox County jail. The Chicago Bears are moving forward with plans to build a new football stadium in Hammond. When the news broke Friday, House Speaker Todd Houston told us that this is a done deal. But speaking exclusively to Wish TV on Sunday, Governor Braun says people should be wary of getting ahead of themselves.
A lot of time in the real world, running a business for 37 years, and real estate was a big portion of it. And on real estate deals, especially big ones, you really don't count those chickens until they're hatched.
Governor Braun did say a deal is very close. There still needs to be a set of tax amendments, though, that need approval in the Lake and Porter counties area. The governor believes that the cost of this will pay off.
We'll benefit with a ripple effect of economic development to where it'll overcome all of that. And again, go back to who would not want the Colts in Indiana or Indianapolis for all that it's done for the city and the state.
There's still no set timeline on when construction could start or when the Bears could kick off their first season here in Indiana. Now to the war in Iran. Israel and Iran exchanged missile strikes overnight in what military officials are calling the most serious escalation since April's ceasefire. The exchanges come as the war in Iran moves into its 100th day. Iranian state television reports explosions in 4 cities. Iran had launched missiles at Israel before that. That strike came as retaliation to Israel attacking southern Beirut, despite requests from the White House to stand down. Iran says the U.S. will be responsible for any escalation. We will keep you updated on this developing story throughout the morning on Wish TV. 2 members of Indiana's best political team say Beau Bayh will be a formidable opponent in November. Bayh earned the Democratic nomination for Indiana Secretary of State this weekend at the party's convention. Panel talked to News 8's government reporter Garrett Berquist about the factors that helped Bayh and Republicans' chances against him.
He's a Marine, Like, he's a gentleman. He's somebody that we can put out there statewide that's going to be appealing to general election candidates. And I think the delegates recognize that and put somebody forward that, like, we can win statewide with Beau.
Lacey, how does this affect the Republican strategy going into November?
It certainly affects it. I think he's definitely got a path to statewide office, and that's why you're seeing the shuffling that you're seeing on our end, right, is because that path is real. I think it's narrow, and there's a lot of dominoes that are going to have to fall between now and November in order for that path to be realistic. But I think it's there. I think it does inform, hopefully it informs the decision that our delegates make at our convention coming up. So I do think it informs it. I do think he's got a shot, and I think we need to take it seriously and be, strategic about it.
So, Lacey, right now, of the 4 candidates in the Republican field, from where things sit right now, which one do you think has the best chance against Beau Bayh?
I think Max has the best shot, Max Engling for sure. I'd love to support the incumbent. I'd love to, say I think he's got it and can get it done, but I just don't think that's reality. I think there's too much to overcome. And I really credit Senator Banks and Attorney General Rokita as well for recognizing that and having the courage to say, hey, I was wrong about this guy. We really need to bring in someone else. I think they're smart to not take it for granted, because we've seen too often when the tide starts to turn, it's too late, for us to make those decisions. So I think it's smart of them not to take it for granted and get behind a candidate who can actually get it done.
Brad, Bayh's campaign up till now has been entirely built around running against current Secretary of State Diego Morales and the controversies that have surrounded him, as Lacey was alluding to. If Morales does not win the Republican Party's nomination on June 20th, does that totally upend Bayh's strategy?
No, not at all. I think, to be fair, Beau's entire campaign has been built around what he wants to do as Secretary of State. Whatever controversies have come from Diego Morales have came from Diego Morales. It's too easy not to ignore those things, and people are frustrated by those. So that's why Beau has been talking about them. But I think it's a little short-sighted for the Republican establishment to put forward a candidate that we didn't even know he existed until a few weeks ago. Like, we know who Beau Bayh is, we know what he's gonna do, and like, just a generic Republican is probably not gonna get it done. Like, Beau still has a solid message, and people are gonna listen to that.
Remember, you can see in-depth analysis of candidates and the issues that affect you every weekend on All Indiana Politics. Fever will look to right the wrongs of this weekend's game against New York when they take on the Mystics tonight. The team suffered another setback on Saturday, losing 83-75 to the Liberty. Fever star guard Caitlin Clark took some of the blame for the New York loss.
I think sometimes I'm doing my best, keeping my hands out, and there was a couple that were just dumb tonight, and that's on me. And I can't do those, especially the one on Sato. I think in the third quarter or early in the fourth quarter, I didn't expect her to go into her motion. I kind of just was going for the ball. It was a heady play by her, but just those, eliminating those. And I also in return need to do a better job getting to the free throw line. Those are easy and 3 points, and I haven't shot any free throws this year. And just finding ways to make the refs call the same foul and return on the other end.
Fever are set to tip off in Washington, D.C. tonight at 7 p.m. Game 3 of the NBA Finals are at Madison Square Garden tonight. The New York Knicks currently hold a 2-game lead over the San Antonio Spurs. President Donald Trump is expected to go to tonight's game. New York Mayor Zohran Mamdani is also expected to be there. Security is expected to be tight for the game, too. Knicks posted a statement on social media saying that there'll be a no-bag policy and fans should make an effort to keep personal items to an absolute minimum. Indianapolis Colts are gearing up for minicamp, which starts tomorrow. Quarterback Daniel Jones is still on his recovery schedule after he tore his Achilles at the end of last season. Jones did a workout in the 7-on-7 portion of practice last week for the first time. Head coach Shane Steichen says he likes the progress that Jones is making.
It's just making those strides each and every week, and to get him out there in 7-on-7 was huge, and to get him in the fold, running plays with the guys. So we'll keep that trend going probably through the end of OTAs, and then obviously get him into team stuff when we get to training camp. I mean, he's been throwing routes with the guys, and we just told him don't scramble in 7-on-7, be smart in these situations. If it's not there, throw it out of bounds, or if you want to drop it on the ground, I'm good with that too. So, but yeah, he looked good out there today, throwing with the guys. We always want to be smart. I mean, it's spring. We don't play for a while, so we got to be smart with his injury, but he's making great progress.
Training camp starts next month, and the Colts kick off regular season in September. This has been your News 8 Daily from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeaux. Watch us on Wish TV and WishTV.com.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at WishTV.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.